This episode, I can't promise to save you from any fights or arguments with the wife about what you want or what she wants during a home renovation. And yes, it is a boring episode because we're not getting into the actual physical earthwork, concrete, and framing side of things, but we are going over key factors that you have to do prior to a home renovation or addition, and those things include budget, permits, and drawings. So, without further ado, let's get into the video. By far the most important thing is budget, and I'm going to talk about that in a minute. Because before you get to the budget, you need to know what you want to do is actually possible. So you call up the city and you give them your address and you say, what are my setbacks? That's the key word, setbacks. That is what tells you how close you can go to a property line that the city will approve. Yes, that is a huge key important part, because if you think you can go out further or closer to property line, inspector comes out and checks, you're out of luck. City's going to make you tear everything out and redesign and redo everything. So trust me, do that prior to doing anything else. And now, yes, we can get to budget, okay? We'll see here if I have enough. Oh no, maybe we'll shift the camera back. Here's my budget. It's a little different than actually mine, and that's because, guess what? I didn't even plan for any GC, get to that in a second, permits or drawings or that kind of stuff. I knew it was going to cost money, but we didn't really put an exact amount to it, so just wanted to throw these things up. Since we are kind of in the middle of this process, we have a really good idea about what half of these things are going to cost. Still, all of these others, completely up in the dark. Just trust me. Make the whole process go a lot easier. Things cost money, and take this for what it will. Add a little extra because, for example, we dug into the siding right here and found out that we had water damage. So that's extra lumber and time and material we're going to have to put towards that. That's all I'm going to say about the budget. Let's move on. The next thing, you'll hear GC word a lot. General Contractor. Are you going to be the general contractor? Well, in my city, the owner can be. So, hey, why not? No, I've never done this technically. I am a project manager at an engineering firm, so I do deal with a lot of contractors and subcontractors, that kind of stuff. I've never done anything with home, so this is all brand new to me. Hopefully what I learn I can pass on to you, because that's where you're going to save money. Because general contracting is only labor. There's no actual material towards it. It's you're calling up the subcontractors, you're scheduling everything, you're ordering everything, you're dealing with the inspector. So in short, if you don't want to deal with any of that, hire a general contractor. Even though there's no material, what they do is worth the money you're paying them for. If you feel like you can take on the task, well, I'm in the same boat, so let's have at it. The next step is actually to get drawings. So you're going to call a bunch of architects. Once you choose one, they're going to come out, measure your existing house. Then what you want to do, put it down on paper and give you a site plan, give you a 2D drawing. This is where the fun stuff starts, with the fights over, hey, I want this door. Fight? Yeah, we haven't had any fights. But seriously, this is where you're actually going to go back and forth many times, choosing what sizes of things, what doors, where you want the layout of the stuff. Yeah, they're going to put it down on paper. You're going to go back and forth. And then once you get the final set of drawings, then you can submit to the city. You're ready to go. Now, here's some key things. Yes, submitting to the city, you hear about those nightmares of people waiting forever to get permits and inspections, and they, it costs extra money, or you're sitting down there waiting for months waiting for something to pass. So yes, all of those are very true, but let me tell you what I did to hopefully ease that process. My city is all online, okay? They gave a very nice detailed list of the things they require. So I made sure I had every one of those things on the list before I submitted. And guess what? Mine came back, approved, no comments. I didn't have to change anything. So yes, I think that is a huge part. Those are the things I'm talking about. Get all of those ducks in a row, get them lined up, submit everything at once, and then the process will go much easier. And if you do have some changes, then you make those changes and resubmit. It really is a good feeling when you get that email with your permit all signed and approved, until you find out how much you have to pay for it. Yes. So, hey, it's approved, you're ready to start digging, right? Well, not so fast. There are a couple things you'll want to do prior to digging, and I'm going to talk about that in the next episode, which is the earthwork and the foundation stuff. That is the episode where my boys were glued to the windows watching the excavator work all day. So, stay tuned for that. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.